Namaste friends, welcome back to GyanVeda channel. In today's video we are going to check about the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. This is very popular government scheme and we are checking all the aspects about this investment. Anyone joined this channel for the first time, request you to please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to comment if you have any questions and please press bell icon so that you will get new notifications for our upcoming videos. In today's video, we are going to check about the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, how we can open, how we can close, if there is a possibility of withdrawal, how the maturity benefits will come, what will be the interest rate, how we'll be able to use this fund for our education, marriage, wealth, tax. We are discussing all these matters, so please be with the video till the end. Everyone loves their daughter and they want their daughters to have the sky free so that they will be able to grab every opportunity on their path. So what happened in year 2015, Government of India started one yojana or scheme called Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. So this is guaranteed by Government of India and it was launched I think in 2015, and few states like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh were the highest number of subscribers immediately after this. So this was part of one government abhiyan called Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. That means save the girl child and educate your girl child. So this is run by National Savings Institute. We have seen this in our PPF video also. But this scheme is limited only for girl child. There are many reasons why anyone wants to go with Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, or we call it as SSY. So let's just take a look. This is one of the safest investment that Government of India has promised to the investors. This is definitely a tax saving fund. We are checking some other benefits also of Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. This is paying so far the highest interest rate among the other government schemes like PPF and other national savings certificates like this. There is one more benefit added recently which is called as triple E benefit, or which is called as exempt, exempt, exempt. We are going to take a look at the taxation section also. Let's talk about the eligibility to be part of this scheme. This is applicable only when you have a girl child. In case you are not an Indian citizen or Indian resident, this is not applicable for you. You cannot open if you are an NRI. One person or one account holder can have maximum one Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana account. The opening period is from 0 to 10 years. There was some exceptions I have came across that they were allowing even after 1 year, after 10 years, but this is not confirmed. So if you want to invest in this scheme, better to invest it before your daughter gets 10-year-old. How about the parents limitation? In one family, there can be only 2 accounts at the max. There are some exceptions. Let's say you had triplets at the first time, then you may have the 3 accounts. If in case there are twins born in the second time, even then you can open the SSY account for your daughters. There are certain salient features about the SSY account. This is a portable account, so you don't need to worry even if your location gets changed across India. The account opening is just for rupees 250 rupees. After that you can deposit into multiple of 100 rupees. The minimum deposit for every financial year is 250. Earlier when this scheme was started, it was 1000 rupees, but that is no longer the limit, so that even the poorest of poor shall be able to afford. But in case you are not able to pay rupees 250 in any of the financial year, you have a risk that your account can be inactive or dormant. If you want to reactivate after that, you need to pay fine of 50 rupees every financial year, and there is limit on the maximum deposit also. In case you deposit up to 1,50,000, okay, that's fine. The scheme documentation mentions that in case by any issue or any error you deposited the amount over 1,50,000, it will be refunded actually, and you need to deposit it for 15 years. You can open SSY account with post office, public sector banks, or even private banks are now providing this one. Birth certificate is mandatory, so please gather the birth certificate as soon as possible after your daughter is born so that you can open this account as early as possible. For any girl child, if you are a biological parent or a legal guardian, you can open the account. It is must that at the time of maturity also the account holder must be Indian citizen. If it is NRI, you are not eligible to get the benefits of SSY Yojana. So in case your status changed in between, suppose you opened this account and after 10 years your citizenship changed, so your account needs to be closed. When you open SSY account, so from the date of opening, 15 years is the deposit period. So 0 plus 14. So total 15 years you can deposit the amount, maximum 1,50,000 each year. After 15th year till 21st year, you will have only the interest accrual. You cannot do any deposit in this account. 21 years is obviously a maturity period. After that the account gets closed and you can withdraw the money. As per the documentation, we don't see anything mentioned like interest will be paid after the maturity period. But sometimes we got to know that they will pay like savings account interest. So you please be clear on this one. It's better you don't continue with this account after the maturity. At the time of closure, like some other schemes, there will not be automatic closures. You need to reach out to your post office or bank to close it. So it is after the 21 years from the opening. But in case your daughter reaches 18 years of age and she is getting married, you can close it. So you can do an application with some valid documentation what we have mentioned here. When you open the SSY account, first 5 years, you are not allowed to have any kind of premature closure. But there are some conditional methods to do the premature closure after the 5th years. There is a possibility to do a partial withdrawal also in the SSY account. Let's say your daughter has reached age of 18 years, or she has completed the 10th standard, whichever is earlier, and she needs a fund for the higher education. You can withdraw 50% of the amount, which is the balance with the till the previous financial year. You need to provide the required financial requirement proofs. You can do the lump sum withdrawal of that 50% amount, or you can do in the 5 years or 5 installments, one per year maximum. SSY account so far has been providing more interest than the PPF account. So when it started, it was giving 9.2% of interest per annum. But in last couple of years, we have seen this interest rate come down to 7.6%. As per the mention, we don't see any interest to be calculated after the maturity. So please close if you have completed the 21 years. The interest rate will be declared every quarter and the calculation will happen monthly. So we have one tip for you. So please pay your installment by 5th of every month. So you will get advantage of interest calculation of that financial month. But the interest amount will get calculated monthly but credited at the end of the year. So most of the time it will be 31st of March every financial year. When your daughter reaches the age of 18 years, she can operate the account herself. After 18 years, there is a provision of 50% withdrawal for the higher education. It can be closed after 18 years provided you have a marriage of your daughter after 18 years of age. As per the scheme document, this is eligible for triple E benefit. So it will give the principal amount tax exemption under section 80C. The interest earned will not be taxable. Also the maturity amount will not have any tax incurred. But these benefits will be reassessed. When this scheme was launched, it didn't have the triple E benefits. It was added later point of time. Let's say your daughter is getting married after the age of 18 years, the closure is allowed. You will have a window of 4 months, 1 month before the marriage and 3 months after the marriage. You must report the closure formalities within that period. If your location is shifted anywhere within India, you can transfer the SSY account. It can be done within the post office, bank to bank, or post office to bank, or bank to post office also. There is no charges in case you have a proper proof of shift reason. If there is no proof, there are certain charges to be levied on your account. In case you're not able to make the payment of minimum rupees 250 every financial year, you will have to pay the penalty 50 per year. In addition, you need to pay that minimum amount also for the spending years. So there are several forms there, form number 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can take a look at the time of account opening, form 1 premature closure, form 2, form 3 for withdrawal, and form 4 for closure. You will see the links in the description box for the information about the SSY Yojana from the NSI website. Also, you will be able to get the interest rates also there. As the maturity period is for 21 years after the account opening, not at the time of age. So you should start this account early if you really want to go for SSY account. Watch for the interest rate, whether it is consistently giving you better returns. If there are any terms and conditions changed from the government aid, you should keep a watch. If you have any such questions, please don't forget to mention in the comment box so you will be able to get the answers for your questions. And GyanVeda will come with many such informational videos to make your investing journey happier. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, mention it to your friends for their help. Also don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification. Thanks for watching. Dhanyavad.